undefeated 19-0. And for Minnesota, it's Hunter Ritter. Ritter comes in 18-5. You see 6 pins. They do a really good job, Jim, with the presentation here with these duels.
Yeah, they do. And this is just a perfect place, you know, the barn and then the Maturi Pavilion. Wrestling fans just love this environment. Great environment for a duel. Both arenas are Williams Arena. Now there's a shot there by Moore. Comes back up, gets his head to the outside. Does that as well as anybody in the country. Kind of stalks the guy. Oh, now he's got an inside cradle locked. Well, not locked.
We always speak about his attack rate. He puts 2 on the board 10 seconds in. 15 of his 19 victories, bonus points. Guy is just a machine. Just goes to work, gritty and tough as they get, Kollin Moore.
Well, I was talking to him on Friday, and I was asking him about that barrel roll that he hits there. He does that about as well as anybody in the country. And you know, you watch the Arizona State meet where he got taken down a few times. A lot of it was off of his shot and his aggression, you know, and that's you know, he said he'd been working with Jaden Cox, who's been in the room there, a good guy to go ahead and get some advice from here as far as come back to the neutral position, keeping that attack rate up, but not opening yourself up for attacks yourself. Nice shot right there. Wow.
Quick finish again. Second of the match. 4-1. Hammerlock position here for the Buckeye. Kollin Moore, 3rd, 4th, and 2nd at the NCAA championships, falling to Bo Nickel of Penn State last year. He'll look to get to the top of the podium right here in Minneapolis.
Still red, still red, still red.
Yeah, you sit there and take a look at Kollin's career to this point, you know. Burst onto the scene, you know, in a match with Jaden Cox when Missouri was wrestling Ohio State. Let's take a look at that takedown on replay here. See, look at the work that he's getting, driving down, head to the inside shot. Notice how he anticipates that right ankle being hooked at. And I think that when you get on the leg real early, all right, and it seems easy, you got to know that your opponent is going there. So you got to get your shoelaces flat in that situation and get it moving.
It's the Jim Gibbons bestseller. Check it out. Good Christmas present next year. Protect your ankles.
Yeah.
So true, though, Jim. It's a great point.
Well, anticipation is quickness in wrestling, okay? You can look real quick there by anticipating your opponent's movement. If something is too easy, something's up.
A lot of pressure, potentially dangerous whistle. Back to our feet, 106. Kollin Moore, a junior world bronze medalist, a U23 world silver. Senior nationals, he lost a tough one to Hayden Zilmer to finish 2nd. He's had a great career.
Wow, wow. That's just beautiful work in lowering your stance and being ready to shoot. You know, this is tough duty for Ritter. He's got to stay away from that near side cradle, but he's just being run over on a half Nelson. Just works with that tight waist, and see how he's gotten tripoded up there. And he's able to go ahead with that tight waist and basically keep the hips elevated, keep the belt buckle to the sky, and the shoulders were down there, so he's got a good tilt.
10-0 after the 4 near fall. Out of Burbank, Ohio, Norwayne High School was the first state champion in school history. Has that near ankle scooped up. Pretty punishing and physical on top.
Yeah, I think he's added that to his repertoire over the years. And of course, that you'd expect that, you know, gets a lot of opportunities to get on top of guys. Now he's got the cradle locked up.
He's got 16 career falls. Time will run out in this first period. 10-2 first period for Kollin Moore. Here's that cradle.
Yeah, locked up that cradle right there, right at the end. You know, just pops it in and it rolls him over. And looked like he's seen that cradle before, so a good thing to add into his arsenal.
Ritter's a 2-time NCAA qualifier, did it for the Badgers. There's a quick escape from Moore.
See that? Well, wow, that is just, you know, you know, there's obviously Ritter not rated, but he's a college wrestler, but the ease in which Kollin Moore is getting in on those double leg shots, pretty impressive. Is how he's faking, lowering his level and all that stuff, and the reaction he's getting and how smooth he's getting in there, pretty impressive.
Those 4 takedowns, Jim, I want to say his finish time is less than 5 seconds combined.
Front trip there, it anticipates the Granby, a little sprawl back there with the leg hooked, collects the 2.
Now 15-3. Kollin
talked,
Moore recently picking up his 100th career victory.
yeah, we talked to him. He's one of the heavily favored guys, and along with Gable Steveson. Of course, Ethan Smith did a nice job of showing that he was worthy of being heavily favored in his match there with the major. So head's too close to the knees right now. Plenty of time. He's baiting him with that cradle.
And in this duel, every team point will be golden.
Right
Once
there,
again, he
comes
crunches
across.
him up.
Yeah, this is all, he took the cheese in the trap.
Kollin Moore looking for a fall, and 6 for the Buckeyes here at 197. Going to adjust a little bit.
One thing I like about what he's got the grip is pretty close to the jugular right there. Nice job of battling out, 4 points.
Exactly, not going to get the fall. Instead, it'll be a tech fall.